I'm back at it. We're doing another makeup look. I went out last night, which is Friday. I did my makeup, but I didn't film. And so today I'm going to film a video because I feel like I want to do something a bit different than I normally do. And I'm kind of looking forward to showing how I change that up. So first I'm going to prep my face with my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I had moisturized a little bit prior to this, so my moisturizer has had time to soak in. I am going to go ahead, you know what, I'm going to skip this one and I'm going to use Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Primer, and I want to see if it helps my makeup become a little bit more like kind of glowy. So not just like looking glowy with powder products, but I'm going to use my Dior Star Glow and use a darker foundation that maybe matches my skin tone more. I did use a combination of like 3 different ones last night, and while it still looked good, I ended up powdering with my Tarte Blendiful, and it still looked a little bit like cakey at the end of the night. So maybe I'll use a little bit more bronzer tonight, but I'm going to do something different with my makeup than I'm used to doing, and it's kind of excited for it. So what I'm going to do is start with my Foundcealer. I take 1 pump of this. This is by Tarte in the shade 35 Medium G. I take this Yves Saint Laurent Eclait Touche foundation. You cannot buy it anymore, but I still have some left and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to keep using it. It's in the shade BD40, so I'll put 2 pumps of that because I really like the creaminess of that. And then I'm also going to use my Forever Star Glow Star Filter by Dior and use 2 pumps of that. So I want it to be a little bit of coverage, but not like super matte. I would definitely want some glow here. So I think this is going to be a good shade for my skin. And then we will add some bronzer and stuff. I'm probably going to do cream contour and we'll add bronzer on top. And I'm going to try not to powder. I want to see what this like looks like and how it turns out. I added a lot of the Star Filter, so it's kind of like, shouldn't really be that like, I don't know, it should be that foundation-y. Is that even a word? It should definitely be more like of my natural skin color showing through. And have you guys, just out of curiosity, has anyone tried that Laura Geller foundation? I found some reviews on it by Ellie Gleans, and I'm not sure if Angela Bright has done any, but I'm kind of tempted to check it out. It's like a baked powder foundation, and apparently it gives light to medium coverage, but it looks really natural and you don't have to powder it. You don't have to set it in place. So I was gonna maybe check that out. It's like $40 of shipping, which is a lot for a foundation, I guess. Well, I mean, considering I spend $60 on foundations, so I guess maybe it's not that much, but still. Especially for one I'm not sure that I'm gonna love. Like, I know anything that I get from Sephora I can return, right? But this one I'm not sure if they offer free returns or not. Okay, so I think I'm blended out here. Concealer, I'm going to go in with my Kosas. This is the shade 05. I've been using a little bit of a darker shade lately just because of my skin tone for summer. And I realized I forgot to turn on one of my lights. You can see me so much better. Ooh. Okay, so again, blending this out too. I don't know if I want to use actual shadow with the idea that I have in mind. I have to look to see if I even have the right liner for this look. So I'm going to go do that right after I do my brows off camera here, and we'll be right back. All right, you guys, we're all done brows. So I'm going to line my eyes first of all. I've got 2 options. I've got this Indigobird eyeliner pencil by Sigma. I'll show you what it looks like on my hand here. So it's pretty dark. That's actually a really pretty color, kind of like a navy color almost. Okay. Then I've also got Harper by Morphe. This one also looks navy, so I'm just going to compare the 2 and see which one I like better. Yeah, okay. So they're both kind of like, this one's more navy, and then that one is definitely more like, I think it's definitely got like a sheen to it. I'm going to start with Indigobird by Sigma eyeliner pencil, and then we're going to go try and change to the other one, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'll do. Like maybe I'll do some shadow, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to look like yet. We'll be right back. So I'm done that. This is going to sound silly because I don't ever like, I'm not a huge hockey fan, but the Oilers are playing tonight and I can't remember if they're winning or not. I'd have to check in with my husband. But you can see I've got this pretty blue on my liner, like my line, my water line on the upper and the lower. What if I did orange shadow in the crease? Would that just be overkill? I was going to do like electric blue eyeliner on the top and then put lashes on. So it really calls attention to my eyes, but maybe orange shadow is kind of overkill. I could do a little bit of bronze. I also wouldn't mind just a little bit of highlighter too. Let's go into my Natasha Denona bronze palette. So either that or my Nars Summer Solstice. I haven't used that one in a while. Let's see what this one's got. No, it's also got some red in there. Maybe we'll use this one. This is pretty. So I'm going to go into this shadow here in the corner. It's kind of like, it's hard to tell, but it is really shimmery. Maybe we'll do a little bit of definition with this color here first. Right in the crease. It's a very soft, neutral color, definitely warm tone brown, but it's going to give me a little bit of that like bronze color that I'm looking for. It's not exactly orange, but I don't know, that might be a little too much for my taste. So this isn't like a full eye look that I would normally do because the technique is a little bit different. So I'm just like filling in a little bit there. I'm going to go into this bronze color here now. It's like bronze, and then I might dip into gold after. Maybe I'll just do like all three. This one's really sparkly, which I love. So these are like the sparkly colors here. Tap off the brush and then just run this over my eye. That's pretty. I'll put this on my lower lash line too. I know right now as I'm doing my makeup, I know like it's about 9 o'clock. The Oilers are just entering their third period, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, so I'm going to use my finger, go into that gold, and then also go into this sparkly one in the corner. It's kind of like a champagne color, and just press that on with my finger. And it's really going to give me that pretty sparkly color that I'm looking for. I realize I haven't even done like my blush or my contour or my bronzing yet. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to dip into like this color, a couple of these, and run this along the lower lash line so that my blue liner decides not to run down my eyes in the middle of tonight. Because that wouldn't be a good look, I don't think. Okay. And then I'm going to take my electric blue eyeliner. So this is by Wet n Wild. It's Mega Liner and the shade is Voltage Blue. And I'm going to line on the top lash line. I'm going to make this. Hopefully this isn't dried out on me. Oh my gosh, it might be. If not, I think I have another option. We'll see. And if not, I might have to dive into like a shadow. Let's see. No, it is completely dried, you guys. Holy smokes. Okay, that's toast. Let's see what other options I have. I do have this one. It's by Mark. It's on the edge eyeliner and it's by Avon. I think those ones are actually still good. Which is crazy. I've had these forever. So this is the bronze. I love the bronze color too, by the way. This is the blue, and it's not like voltage blue like the other one I was using. This one also might be dried up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to try it. Okay, it's still workable, but it's not as like vibrant as the other one. So I'm going to have to do like a thicker line. That's actually really pretty. It's like lining it in blue. Okay, I think that does it. It's pretty blue. I'm not mad at this. So lipstick is going to do red. I just wonder if that'll be overkill. First, let's go in with my, let's see, what kind of bronzer do I have here? Best choice I can think of right now is my Nars Laguna 3 Cream Bronzer. So I'm going to use my foundation sponge here. Dip in with my sponge. I was going to use my Rare Beauty, but I always seem to reach for this one. So I go in with one side and then I go back in with the other side to blend it out. I'm just going to go over this with my other side of my sponge. Do more of a brown, like cool toned brown lip liner with like a pink gloss, but it'll turn into looking like a natural nude look. So now I'm going to apply some blush. So I need some blush. Let's see. I'm going to use this one, the Huda Beauty blush filter in Sunset Lychee. This one's a little bit less pink than the other one I have, which that one's like my favorite, but it is a little pink. So let's do this one. I'll use this sponge for this. You'll notice I start high up on my cheekbone and then I blend down a little bit into the contour bronzer. And I love my blush, so I kind of put it on quite heavy compared to some people. Add a little bit to the nose. We still need to do some highlight. All right, I want to do lips right now. Okay, so here is my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Cool Brown. It looks really pretty. So then I'm going to go into my Huda Beauty Faux Filler lip gloss in, I think it's called She's Flirty. So it's a really pretty color. You see what I mean though? It makes it look like glossy and just neutral. Okay, now it's time for highlight. I'm going to do a little bit of that. I'm going to use the shade Mesmerize by Rare Beauty. And this is liquid luminizer. I'm going to add some to the cheeks. Oh, this is such a pretty color. It's not as stand out as I want usually. Like I like the really like champagne toned highlighter, but sometimes you don't always want that. Okay, and just a little bit here. We're going to use the sponge, of course, to blend this out a bit. This one really blends in with blush better, so I don't know, like it's kind of a nice compromise from what I'm used to. And I'm just going to go in with another brush. I wonder if I have a clean brush here. I'm going to kind of blend the under eyes a bit. I think they're looking a little choppy. To take a little bit of my Mary Lou. This one is simply to highlight the brow bone. Is this? That went. The brow bone and the inner corner. I'm going to go and add glue to my lashes. Going to apply mascara, and then I'm going to put the lashes on, and then we will be back and I will show you guys the completed look, and then we'll do some setting spray. We'll be right back. Okay guys, this is looking pretty good. These eyelashes are a lot more dramatic than the ones I wore last night. I am going to put a little bit of like glow powder on my face before I do setting spray. So I'm talking about this one here, the Hourglass Ambient Luminous Light. Luminous Light is the name of the color, I guess. Just gonna add a little bit of this. I feel like also my forehead lines might be, expression lines are kind of like filling in here with product. We don't want that. It is not a good look. So I'm gonna add some of this Luminous Light powder here. Might just keep my hair up. It's a completely different look for me. I usually don't. I always have my hair down. But I don't know, maybe I'll do something crazy with it. I never wear my hair up like usually. Okay, so I think we are done. I'm going to do some setting spray. Of course, Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Finish. A generous amount of that with my fan. I'm going to do my hair really, really quickly. I think I will leave it up today. It's going to be a little bit of a different look, but I'm going to be happy with it. Okay, so that is it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's way different than what I normally do, and I love it. I might try it with different colors in the future. I might do teal, I might do purple. That'd be exciting, but this blue is really pulling vibes for me right now. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again next week. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe if you're new, click on the bell button too to be notified when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.
You